Hello everyone, welcome you all. So today we will look at the ethics timetable because from September 1st, as I have informed in our Telegram channel, so we will start with the ethics first for the Navodaya mains program 2026. Okay, so here is the detailed timetable so that I am giving you. So September 1st, we will start with the ethics and human interface. So this will cover this entire topics, and the September 2nd will start with the human values and the other aspects like family, society and educational institutions. So and September 3rd we will have the attitude and the entire theory part which is related to it, and September 4th we will have the aptitude and foundational values for the civil services. So these are the some of the foundational values for the civil service. And on September 5th we will cover the emotional intelligence and its concept, utilities and applications. And September 6th we will have contributions of moral thinkers and philosophers from India as well as world. And September 7th is Sunday, so on that day we will have the essay writing. And on September 8th we will have this public and civil service values and ethics in public administration. Okay, so these are some of the concepts. So for the people who have not yet joined our Telegram channel and who are not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do subscribe to it. September 9th we will have accountability and ethical governance, strengthening of ethical and moral values, ethical issues in IR and funding, corporate governance. So all these will be in September 9th. And September 10th we will have probity, concept of public service, philosophical basis of governance and probity, okay, information sharing and transparency, right to information. So this will be on September 10th. So now the last day, that is September 11th. So September 11th, last day, will have the codes of ethics, codes of conduct, citizen charters, work culture, quality of service delivery, utilization of public funds, challenges of corruption. So this will be the entire theory part. So remember here in syllabus we have case studies on above issues. So for case studies you need not study separately. Whatever the above theory part that you read, that will be sufficient for you to write the case studies. So these case study part will be covered along with this theory part. So on few days I will give one theory question and one case study. Okay, so that I will do in our test program. Okay, so now I will just tell you, so what will be my approach for this essay test program. So basically what I will do is on every day, okay, day 1, day 2, day 3, like that. For ethics there will be 10 days, okay, because in between there will be a Sunday where you will write an essay. So on these days what I will do is on day 1st I will give you 2 questions. Okay, so among these 2 questions, one will be of UPSC PYQ. Okay, so why I am giving UPSC PYQ is, so firstly by answering the UPSC PYQ you will get to know what is the main demand of the UPSC. Okay, you will get to know that, and also so you will know that how the UPSC is framing the questions, and whatever the questions that we give, is it following this model of UPSC or not, that you can check. And second question will be prepared. It will be prepared by our team. Okay, so our team will prepare this question based on by taking this UPSC PYQ as a model, and also this model will be followed in the following days. So here in the day 1st, as I have told you, this will be the part of syllabus on the day 1st which you have to cover, that is ethics and human interface. So like this every day we will give you the commitment. Okay, so what commitment, what syllabus part you have to cover on that day, and the questions for you to practice. So along with this practice, so when you write the answers, okay, and send to us, okay, you can send to at NavodayaIAS. So this is the Telegram ID for which you can send your answers and you can review your answers. Okay, so and now so I want to address some of the concerns which usually will people will face, because now we were starting with the ethics answer writing, but in our group I think we have 3 kinds of people. One is freshers who do not know what is ethics at all, and on the other we have some of them who might have studied, who have certain idea of the ethics, okay, but they have not yet started answer writing. Okay, this is another set of people. And third, maybe they might have already studied, okay, and they might have already written answers, or they might have taken some other test series programs and all. These are 3 kinds of people who I think they should be covered. So firstly, through our mains program, for freshers, what is my suggestion is, okay, whatever the daily commitment that we are giving, okay, take that. Okay, so to take those topics every day and study them. Okay, you can take books, any good book is fine. Okay, for ethics there are various books. Okay, there is a book by DK Balaji, IAS, or another there is a lexicon. There are many more books. For lexicon is a bit difficult for beginners to understand, so I suggest the freshers to go with the DK Balaji IAS, his ethics book. So he has given the practical approach to ethics. Okay, you can take anyone and you can study and you can answer our questions. And for the people who have studied, okay, who have studied the ethics but you have not done the answer writing, for them I suggest to follow our timetable. Okay, take our timetable. If you already studied, just make the quick revisions. Okay, quick revision of the topic that we give on that day and write answers to the question. And for those who have already studied and who have already written the answers, you might have already taken some test series. Okay, so for those people also I suggest that you have already studied and written. What you can do is, in the daily, you may not follow the strict timetable of us to study, because you might have already you have prepared some timetable for the mains. Okay, but for these above people I suggest to strictly follow our timetable. So for these people who have studied and written and you have taken test series, take that day's questions, just take the questions and write the answers. Okay, and send to our team. Okay, the Telegram ID that I have told you, please send to them. Okay, you will get review. So now let me come how you can manage our Navodaya mains program along with your studies. So how are you going to manage these? So firstly, what I would suggest is, firstly I will take the freshers. You can spend some 4 to 5 hours every day to study the topic. Okay, and in the remaining time you can read your optional subject, okay, or any of the other GS that you want to study. So okay, this way you can manage your time. And for others who might have already studied ethics, and the another set who have written the tests or who might have not written the test. Okay, so for these people who are dedicatedly who are preparing full time, if you are preparing for the UPSC, for these people what I suggest is, okay, follow our timetable, read the topic that we give on each day. Okay, read it, okay, and write the answer. Okay, you might hardly spend 3 hours on this to read on that, because you already studied it. Okay, that's why I'm telling, just revise it, okay, and write the answers. Okay, so this way you will have to manage. Okay, apart from this, you can also manage your optionals and your prelims part. If you want to practice some MCQs, you can do that also. So and for some people who might be working in some job and who might be studying also, for them also you have to spend some times to read the topic that we have given and write the answers on the same day. So in entirely what I would just summarize is, everyone should divide your time. Okay, you should divide the time, give some amount of time for the ethics. So I will not suggest you to give the entire day. For freshers I would say you can give the entire day. For these people who have studied and written and not written the test, for these people divide your time, give ethics every day 3 to 4 hours. Okay, and in the remaining time what you will do is your optionals, okay, current affairs, and the other things, like if you want to practice MCQs for prelims, or if you want to also manage some general studies along with this, you can go ahead with it. Okay, so this will be the overall timetable and overall approach for the mains test program. Thank you one and all.